This is a really legitimate question. Have you ever read Luke 5? It's really clear that, in fact, the scapegoat Christians are the sinners that Jesus spoke of in Luke 5. I mean, if you think about the scapegoaters right now, look what they do. They're unbelievable scapegoaters. They support endless wars, right? They tell everyone they're going to hell if they don't believe what they believe, and they are silent on the child molestation that is kept in play because the scapegoat Christians believe this lie. It's absolutely mind-boggling. And we are told by Wes Huff on Joe Rogan that, you must be a scapegoater because if Jesus is nothing but a moral example, then you don't need a scapegoater. And he is correct. You don't need a scapegoater. You don't need a scapegoat. And that's what Jesus told Christians. You don't need a scapegoat. But they don't listen. They, in fact, brag that Jesus is their scapegoat. And let's look at the eyes of the scapegoat. Ready? Ready? Here he comes. Oh my God. This guy is pure scapegoat, right? Look at this guy. Yeah. Now the thing about this, no matter if you are a hardcore believer or a PhD theologian that does interviews on myth vision, or if you go on Joe Rogan as this guy did, all of these apologists are on the same team as this crazy as crazy as Copeland. You should go online and watch him, like the remix of COVID-19. It is absolutely mind-boggling. But this is the face of scapegoat Christianity. They take no responsibility by their very nature. They admit it. They admit it. Now, what does their Lord say? Their Lord says, unless you change. Their Lord didn't say, pray to me and I will change you. Their Lord said, unless you change and become innocent, obviously they're innocent, like little children, you will never, never, ever, ever enter the kingdom of heaven. Yeah. So now do you think that innocent children would support this, and this? Of course not. In fact, if you go online and look up scapegoat, nothing bothers innocent children more than being scapegoated. And that is the nature of scapegoat Christianity. So I just call this the yoke of Jesus. This is the English version, and it's, demonstrates to you that while I do not believe that you can scapegoat him, I do believe that his message is true, and I wish I could be this dude. So what does Jesus say? Be innocent, be pure, be unselfish. Just like little Pinocchio was told by the wonderful blue fairy who told him. Similar message, right? Be brave, truthful, unselfish, and know right from wrong. That's what. And then you'd be born again as a real boy. Remember that? You should watch Pinocchio. The Disney Pinocchio. The Disney Pinocchio. So this is what Jesus says. So when you think innocent, pure, and unselfish, what is innocent, pure, and unselfish about the priest who administered the molestation? What is innocent, pure, and unselfish about endless wars of aggression? What is innocent, pure, and unselfish about telling people who don't believe your bullshit that they're going to hell? What is innocent and pure and unselfish about that? Clearly you can see that scapegoat Christians reject the teaching of Jesus. And the interesting thing is, this is Luke 5:31, and you can read it real quick and pause. I'm going to skip it real quick and just leave the amartula here. So I'm going to change now. So Christian eschatology says that Jesus came for sinners to repent. Luke 5. And you can see 32. So why? So the sinners don't go to hell for an eternity. Here's the thing. Scapegoat Christians are the sinning hamartolos that Jesus came for that are going to hell. All scapegoat Christians must come under the yoke and repent. Otherwise, they're going to hell according to their belief system, not mine, their belief system. They are the amartolo. Look at what the amartolo are. Look at this. Especially wicked, stained with certain vices and crimes, like rape of innocent children, telling innocents they're going to hell if you don't believe your bullshit ideology, and bombing the shit out of innocents. Incredible. And sweeping this under the rug. It's disgusting. It's disgusting how the scapegoaters utterly reject the yoke that their Lord tells them to embrace. Their Lord says, become innocent, pure in heart, unselfish, just like little Pinocchio became when he saved Geppetto. Remember that from the movie? You should watch it. So why cannot Christians understand the yoke? Why must they be scapegoaters? Why must they reject the yoke? Why? As they reject, look what they do. They reject the yoke. The yoke is gone. And look who gets abused, the innocent, because of the scapegoaters. So the real question is, where do you think these scapegoat Christians are going to spend an eternity in hell according to their beliefs? Like, where do they go? Where do the scapegoaters go in Dante's Inferno? They should really think about this, unless they decide to repent and embrace the yoke. You should embrace the yoke, Christians. Otherwise, I'm really sorry. According to your belief system, this is where you're going forever and ever.